All right. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into another little stream right here. Today, if you're new to these, what we do on these streams, we typically look over some NQ price action. Then we go ahead and look at some crypto. So today, what we're going to do is gonna start with NQ, see what we can possibly see going into this next week. And then we will take a look through some of these names that we've kind of determined are the best yesterday. Let me see actually what we got on the best performing right now. ZKG. Man, that one was on my fucking radar. Hippo's cranking, ZRSO. So yes, baby. ENA keeps on going and don't stop. Shell. Yeah, let's see. Damn, ZKG was nice. That was bottom. Right. Sorry, let's start by symbol. All right, let's take a look at NQ and what we did last week. So let's take a gander here. Maybe turn this music down a little bit. We're cranking it up. Let's take a look. So previous week high, obviously we mark out our levels. Weekly open previous week high was over here. So yeah, so we've already swept the previous week high, right? We can get rid of this guy right there. So previous week high has been swept. Previous week low, that is going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Where's that previous weekly low? Sunday. Right there, previous weekly low. Let's take a look here. Sunday open. Let's see, we just opened up over here. This is the hourly. Our open was very close to that. So previous week high and Sunday open are going to act as those points of, hey, we can possibly reject these or we can continue up higher from these. All right here, that was a nice little sell-off. So previous week high is going to be right here. How do we swept that? Previous week high, we want to see above that for a continuation. Previous week high and Sunday open. We want to see above those levels in order for us to continue to the upside. All right, there's our previous week low. Let's move that up. Over here. And if you guys are new to these, make sure you guys are tuning in on the daily basis. We are doing these streams on daily. Want to bring value to you guys. Want to make sure that you're learning. You're seeing what we're doing, and you guys are showing sufficient examples to y'all. So as always, make sure you give it a like, give it a share, tell your mom, tell your friend. Our goal is to get 250 people in here by Friday. If we get that, maybe we'll do another little giveaway. Make sure you guys are helping out, spread the cause. All right, yeah, so these two levels, Sunday and previous weekly high, are going to act as those resistance levels for right now. If we cannot displace above those, we can possibly see a retrace into some of these, just clearing some of these liquidities, right? On the downside, you can see on the 15-minute as well. Held this at fair value gap nicely. But until we see a flip of those PD arrays, we can't really say that price action is turning around. We're going to sell off now, right? So let's keep an eye on that. What's next here? Let's take a look. Let's go over the previous week's price action and the trades that we took on it, right? So let's take a gander here. I need to get a bigger fucking mat for my keyboard and mouse. So 15-minute over here, you can see on Monday price retrace into the 15-minute right before the open. 15-minute inverse fair value gap or fair value gap. Tap that. Type the 5-minute fair value gap as well. We did have some VIX fix over here going off a little bit, so that gave us a nice continuation to the upside. See, we did not sweep these liquidities. You can get rid of those. Swept that, and nice continuation. Break above this consolidation, right? And you can see how the price is holding that consolidation. So a displacement through consolidation and a hold above it typically gives us a nice, meaningful continuation. Over here, sweep of the Asian session low and sweep of the Asian session high over here as well. It kind of told us, hey, we can possibly see a nice little S&D day. Over here, we come over here before the open. Price action sweeps the top. So what is the next likely case? Most likely, we're going to go see the bottom of that Asian session or of this London session, right? This kind of gives us that S&D day feeling. We did sweep this. You could take in longs up to here. Obviously, would not come over here all the way, but we rejected this order block right there. Right, sweep of liquidity, no displacement, typically creates an order block. So we did that. Nice continuation to the downside. Wednesday is when we use this range OTE. So the Asian session low to London session high. We get into the OTE of it right there. 618 holds. We see another OTE, right? Just the London session or just this little leg to the upside, right? We see this comes down into the OTE, reaches into OTE, and then go from there. That's on the 5-minute. And clearing above this and gives us, I mean, it was a little choppy that day. Forgot what we had this Wednesday, but it's fuckery. Let's take a look. Thursday, similar thing, right? We kind of come up. We have this 2.5 level that we have previously rejected in the past. You can see right there, that nice rejection point. So we rejected it over here. Could not displace above it. We put this nice little candle, topper candle at the top. Little wick during the macro hour. We see some sellers coming in from the crack indicator. The CRAK Trading. Make sure you guys go check him out as well. Great guy. Crack indicator going off. We retrace into the fair value gap during the silver bullet hour. Retrace over here. Outline that. And then we get our nice little sell-off. Tap of the 2125, the retest level. And kind of bounce from there into that Friday. Friday over here. Sweep these liquidities. These lows. Nice hold of that. No displacement below, right? We can see our VIX fix indicator going off. And a continuation to the upside. And then, yeah, that was it. That was the week. So let's see how we do this week. Let's see what price wants to do. Like I previously said, previous week high and the Sunday open are going to act as those important resistances. If we get above them, displace above them, look for that previous monthly high. We are in the new month. So let's see what price wants to do. Now let's dive into some riptos. Let's see what names we got. Let's see what we have on here. Any continuations, anything will go. Let me see what my AVAI. If you guys were watching the stream last night, we outlined that, and that smacked it fair and square right into the head. Pepe, seeing a nice little continuation. That weekly almost looks like it wants to do a falling 3. So if this week closes and can't displace above that previous weekly high, you can see some nice downside on it. See, let's find some good setups on this weekly though. Bonk looks good on the weekly, right? It swept that previous weekly low. It held this fair value gap, so it held the bullish fair value gap, bullish PD array. So Bonk is looking good for a continuation to the upside. Possibly, yeah. Let's see if Bonk can make some. I mean, wait. Oh, okay, hold up. So swept this liquidity over here. Still got, like, Bonk got some room to grow. Bonk can get it. I would love for it. If we get above this previous day's highs, we can obviously see some nice continuation. Cheems want to see above that 200 for a continuation. AVE or AA, yeah, AVE. Let's see, am I in this one? AVE, yeah, we are in this one. So want to see a nice continuation. So it's got that daily CISD. Looking for a solid continuation on it. This last candle that I put in is kind of eh. But if we can displace it, 88 Cardano, cranking it. Exactly what we want to see out of it. If we can continue pumping on ADA, we can possibly see a solid ass continuation on this one. I feel like the sweep of that liquidity was awesome. So let's see if Cardano got some equal highs or relative equal highs over here. See if they want to get it cranking. Ape is another one of those that we talked about last night. Ape. Let's see what Ape wants to do. Ape is above the 200. Let's see with the crack indicator. Above the crack daily confluence too. Let's see if this might be the trade of the day. Above the daily confluence. That weekly, I believe we still inside weekly, but it's looking like a little bull flag. So let's see if it will continue to the upside. Let's see, APT, similar setup right there. APT, did we get into APT at all? We did not. It's getting above those. So this one is looking decent. Got a nice trend line going over here on APT as well. Right, APT above this trend line can get cranking. Daily CISD would be awesome to see. I just don't want that weekly, right? To kind of fuck up our plans. That is the only thing. APT, if it breaks that trend line, gonna see some awesome highs. APT, yeah, that one looks decent. Let's post that. And if you guys are new, if you haven't checked out Paper Traders, make sure you go check out that link right there. That is www.papertraders.io. That is everything. That's got everything that you need to know about us. If you're curious about joining, make sure you go check that out. Inside our Discord, we are outlining crypto on a daily basis. We're outlining stocks on a daily basis. Whatever you want to trade, we try to provide education, as much value as we can. So make sure you come tune in, check it out. If you don't want to, obviously tune into these streams. That's enough for us. We wanna spread the love, spread the vibe. That's why we do these streams on a daily basis, and that's why they're free. We're not asking for anything. We wanna teach you guys how to trade. We're not here to scam anyone or do anything like that. Got some nice lights installed in the house too, so we are the setup is coming along. Mr. Hayes should be back tomorrow. He'll be sitting across from me. Hopefully he's feeling better. He's feeling a little under the weather, so let's see how we do tomorrow. With that, there will be no stream in the morning. That's just a quick little update. We'll still try to provide a little outline for y'all. APT, similar setup that we have seen before with the trend line above the 200 EMA. Looking for a break of the trend line and a continuation to the upside on APT. That's what we were looking for. ARC is getting after it. It did exactly what we wanted it to. There's ARC. Let me see if I fucking posted it somewhere. I swear I did, but maybe I'm fucking retarded. Probably did not. Maybe it was inside Discord Arc. Oh yes, it was inside Discord Arc, and we did take a trade on this one as well. I need to make a post about Arc. Oh. Let's see. Make a quick post about Arc. Show you guys what we were talking about. There's Arc. There's Let's see. Let's check him out. Arc is doing very nicely. Nice little outline. You know, we give you guys outlines. We don't tell you when to enter trades. We're not on alerts Discord. So if you're looking for that, we're going to tell you to go home right away. Ugh. Bird futures. Make sure you guys check out Bluffin as well. Phenomenal guys over there. We love them. So we've been using to trade these pairs. So make sure y'all use either code Eddie or code Hazed to get yourself set up with a nice little enrollment initial deposit bonus. Let's continue. Arc, yeah, we need to see above this right here on Arc in order for us to continue to the upside. But I did get that nice trend line break. Right, we were just looking probably for those equal highs. I like those. Those look a little disgusting. So I would love to see it clear above the 200. ATH, also similar thing. ATH, we wanted to see a retest of that order block. I don't think we got that. So now we're looking for a solid continuation to the upside on it. Let's see what she do and what she gives us. ATH is also another one of those that's got that liquidity to the upside and is looking pretty gross. Weekly is looking good. I like that weekly. Obviously, previous week sweep is something that we can look for. See what price wants to do from there. But that is just something. Stay tuned for that. Stay vigilant with that. Because, yeah, ATH is looking decent. Let's see, AVAAI. Selling a little bit into this week, right? Can retest this right here. This order block right there on the weekly. We wouldn't want it to see anything lower than this. Obviously, we can retest that previous weekly mid. But we just don't want to get below this line, displace through it, and then obviously take out that previous day low and just kind of shoot ourselves in the foot with it. So that one is looking good. AVAAI. If it wants to give us something off of that entry point, which was pretty close to ours. Let's see. And I just want to trim my position down a little bit on it. AVAX is cranking it. AVAX, these wicks that we've put down to the downside all look really good, in my opinion. I mean, some of these weeklies look a little gross for falling threes, right? But if we can crank above them, then we can see a nice continuation. Byko. Above the 200. We couldn't quite get that daily CISD. But if we get it, if we displace this, we get a nice little weekly continuation. On the daily, it's above the crack indicator. So let's see. Let's see what Byko wants to do. It did hold this area nicely. Retested this fair value gap nicely. It's above the 200. Let's check ETH real fast. We're on Byko. Yeah, ETH above this previous weekly high. This can get cranking. I mean, we got 46.19. We got 54.150 or 51.50 and 56.18. Or no, 61.43 as our price levels for that Ethereum. BMT, let's take a look at our girl BMT. Swept that previous daily low. All right, so it's inside week so far. Previous monthly, that's what I like on Byko, is just that previous monthly sweep. That's looking solid to me, right? Not the best sweep of this right there, so that's a little iffy. But on the daily, weekly, this one is still looking decent enough for the upside of like continuation-wise. And then we outlined it pretty close to the fucking bottom. Brit keeps on going, right? Previous weekly high, similar thing. Retested this fair value gap, so that one is I'm a little bit more confident about. If it wanted to continue to the upside, that's what we would want to see on it. Stability, right? We don't want to see a rejection to the downside. Braca Life. Previous day low sweep. Inside week. Kind of iffy. Comp. That one keeps on cranking. I'd love to see that little liquidity wick over here, at least. If not above that previous yearly. It broke that triangle. ENA, oh my goodness. I'm upset that I sold ENA. Oh wait, yeah, we wanted to buy into it a little more, but never got our little entry, so that's all right. ENA weekly is way cranked up there. So let's see, maybe they want to retest this yearly open and then see what they do from there. This monthly is looking fucking solid, though, on ENA. Let's see, it's way above the crack indicator for sure. Hourly, probably wait on this one a little bit. It's okay, we're not chasing fart. Fart looking decent for a continuation to the upside. Let's see, Fet. Obviously, she's a beaut. We love Fet. Fet is my fucking girl. I love trading Fet. Fet and Jupe are like sister trades. I've traded this one for the fucking most. I'm just looking at my buys and sells on it. It's fucking disgusting. Oh my god. FHE. FHE held that decently, right? We got that broadening-ish formation going on. Monthly swept that previous high. FHE might have to put this one off for a little bit as well. Not looking great for just RR purposes or anything like that. So that one I'm gonna fuck off on. Giga still looking for some upside on this one. Obviously these weeklies are got the daily CISD. Let's take a gander here. Still below that. Crack confluence. Above the crack confluence on the 4-hour with a 4-hour CISD hold. Is that one 12-hour? 12-hour. We just don't want this 12-hour to be a falling 3. So we need to see above some prices over here. That weekly is looking good, though. I like the way that weekly looks. Right? Giga on the weekly. Giga on the weekly is looking good. Let's see, Giga. So that one's looking for a nice little reversal pattern. Just pattern-wise and candle price action-wise. Let's see, Giga GPS. GPS looks similar to ZKJ. So that's why we are looking at this one, right? It took the bottom right there. So let's see if it wants to continue up. Oh, this is weekly. Yeah, weekly is looking good. Daily is getting that CIST. We got all this bullshit fucking consolidation right there. These equal highs on that one. So let's see if GPS wants to continue to the upside and give us a little sauce. All right, at least a nice little popper like ZKG fucking went. HFT, similar, right? We don't want to see below this previous day low, like a retest of those for a continuation to the upside on HFT. Hippo is fucking cranking it above that CISD. I love Hippo. Hippo's getting the fuck after it. Hippo's got a lot of fucking shit to the upside. Let's notify ourselves when Hippo gets over here. Add alert in Hippo. I've outlined this one before. Hippo. Hippo Bippo. Let's see what the latest is. Hippo, July 27th, July 26th. Didn't quite get that CIC. Retest the lows. Yeah, Shippo. Hippo is great. I love Hippo. Shippo. I like to call it Shippo. That's when you spell it. HNT is getting good. House went nicely. I love House. ICP. That one's cranking. Yeah, retest of this. Weekly is iffy. Weekly does look like it wants to continue. But it's just like, I want to see those previous day high sweeps and see what they want to do from there. Link, absolute fucking beautiful call from Mr. Hayes. LPT. It's weekly LPT, similar thing. Love to see a continuation for a completion of that animal. But still, it's looking a little iffy with that previous weekly, with how these weeklies are opening up. That monthly, actually, that monthly is nice. So LPT, we could take a little bit of something on LPT, right? $12 hours, getting above that. Yeah, if this weekly wants to continue, that'd be solid. Yeah, you can set your stop below. And whatever we're trading, guys, is not, none of this is financial advice. We are just reviewing some trades. LTC is also looking good for a continuation. believe we are in this one. Yeah, LTC is looking good. Love for a sweep of these fucking bullshit highs. LTC, I don't know where it wants to go. 200. Wants to go to like 150 on LTC. Possibility, right? A lot of possibilities. M&T, Morpho, absolute fucking beauty. Love this one. It's pretty close to our CP. We trimmed a lot of this one. Maria. Maria keeps on playing with her fucking emotions. I love her, but girl, call us back. Yeah, well, that's something we got wicked out of Maria. This one trades fucking sporadically over here, though. That's a fucking disgusting liquidation event. Maria's got some nice fucking highs, though. Girl Maria. It's a quesadilla. Yeah, some of those weeklies look gross. Popcat, Prompt, Shell is getting after it again. That blunt weekly open is the only concerning part. All right, yeah, we were all out of Shell. So that one played nicely. All right, so let's play and move on. Sushi above that daily CISD. That one's looking nice for possible continuation for some upside. Break of that, retest, continuation token. Token looks good, decent. To see a continuation. It's above the 200, so let's see what it does. Uni. Uni retested this fair value gap. Weekly is looking interesting. Monthly is looking solid for a continuation. If we get a monthly CISD on this thing, that'd be insanity. We just don't want it to see. We don't want to see the monthly pullback. The second half, 12-hour, 4 hours looking good. Honestly, you could probably take Uni on the 4-hour for some continuations. Stop below like previous day low. It's rotating, constantly rotating shit. XRP on the 4-hour looks good. Daily's looking like a rising 3. So that one we outlined yesterday, last night. Would love to see a continuation on XRP into like $5 range or something like that. Something around there. Weekly is okay, right? Weekly does look like it wants to give us a rising 3, but this daily is looking awesome for the rising 3. All right, now we're getting into those names. AGLD, Ondo, Triple V, AI is above the 200. Flamingo, Flum, SKL, Sui, Whiff. Let's run through some of these names, see if we find anything good. Anime. You guys watch anime? Let's see what anime wants to do. Cheebs. Cheems, yeah, we're pretty much all like I close out Cheems. Wait for something for a retrace on Cheems. Anime doesn't look bad. AXL, Axel. Axel, we've played him before. Axel looks fucking good. Honestly, that daily This daily is looking nice. That weekly, it's just those fucking rising threes on the weekly, right? That we don't want to see a rejection of. Monthly is also a little iffy, but it's like it doesn't have to be perfect. 12 hours above the 200, 4 hours looking good. Daily you could if it's holding above that CISD, above that. This one can be decent. Axel plays well. It's getting above that 200 or getting above that Kraken Confluence. This one can be decent on Quaxel. Quaxel. Wank, wank. Baby looks like it wants to do another fucking just disgusting Candaloony through all of that fucking grind up. Chill Guys getting above its 200 EMA. Retested that OB right there again. Previous weekly low has been swept. Monthly, don't want to see a falling 3 on the monthly. That's the biggest thing. But right, if we're day trading, we're day trading. Chill looks decent. Just we also want to see some volume pouring into these. Right, if we have no volume, then it's kind of like, well, not really worthwhile. If we don't have CRV, still getting after his CVC. Dot went nicely. Phil broke its trend line. Put in another trend line. So break of that trend line on Phil will give us a solid fucking run to the upside. It's just like I'm saying, these weeklies are a little iffy. Let's add Phil to our army. Of the upper trend line. Let's see if Phyllis wants to give us a little something. INJ IOTA's cranking that up. I've been going 40 minutes. Okay, yeah, let's finish these up and maybe whatever I find. Yeah, IOTA. Looking decent. Retrace of this. Hold of that OTE. Looking for a continuation. Jasmine Kava. The previous weekly low. That weekly is a little iffy. Swept the previous monthly low. So now it's a matter of giving us a God candle or not. All right. The comic again. Maybe Kava stopped below previous day low. It does still look like it wants to give us a little pullback though. But that trend line break would be insane. How's Milk doing? Milk is one of those that we outlined last night. It looks like it has potential. It looks like it wants something. Milk near. If you don't trade near, you are a, ZKJ, obviously ACH. Yeah, I'll go alt. Alt, we said, looks pretty decent. AXS, big time. Boom. Boom, similar continuation, right? We got a little trend line-ish thing on it. So just probably want to see above it for us to continue to the upside. And we don't want these, wow, voice crack, fucking A, what am I fucking, 14? See this? See how Ro keeps on fucking cranking, don't even know what the fuck she's doing. Doge, nice rising in this, IMX, KSM. Orca. Orca is the one that I wanted to discuss with y'all. Orca over here, right? It's got those 1, 2, third one down. Looks decent enough for a continuation. Retest of that on the weekly. It's got a bunch of this stuff over here. This one can see a decent run in my opinion. So that's what I want to see on Orca. SEI, Slurf Data, Tia, Yuma Vet. Yeah, everything seems like it wants to continue up. Let's see if we got anything that looks... Anything looks worthy. ACT could be the same setup as KJ, whatever. Weekly. Except that previous weekly high. So just want to see what they do on it. Prompt. Let's see what we can rotate here. Composition. Wow, this is fucking heavy. Mr. Hayes is alive, everybody. For anyone wondering, AGT, CNAIKT, ALCH, Alchemy. Weekly looks a little gross, but looks like it wants to give us another something. Aleo. Aleoop. Anchor. Cranker. Yeah, a lot of these, I'm not a fan of those weeklies on some of these names. I say I could be very wrong, but banana. This one is also freaking heavy. Holy Lord. I don't like that one. Oh, it's making my brain feel weird. Band, Banku, Bat, BCH, BDXN. What is Swarms doing? Real question. Swarms, a little retrace on it. Okay. Damn, we sold Swarms way fucking early. We bought it at a nice bottom. But dang, yeah, clear those highs that we want to clear. Decent weekly open. I like this weekly retrace. Right? We don't want to see something like this over here. This happened to where they... Oh, no, they've swept previous. The previous monthly high has been swept out. Okay. Maybe that's one thing we'll avoid for now. We were on banana. Banana gun, banana band, bank. We've talked about this one before. I think we got stopped on that one. BCH, BDXN, yeah, beam. Bio. Bio. We outlined this one. Yeah, we've outlined this one inside our Discord. Oh, way back when. That one went nicely. Bio, yeah, we took some longs in it, then we sold out of it. Nice blur. B&B Boba. Broccoli, PSV, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, look at that fucking power of fucking 3. Let me see if we outline Bitcoin, BTC. Nope. Let me see. Bitcoin. I know I've had it somewhere. Bitcoin. Nice power of 3. Bee cake. Cat. Little meow. Cow deep degen dent. I don't like Dodo X dogs. Dude looks okay. Weekly. Just have to see what they do overnight on these. I mean, this is a new weekly open, right? Drift. Oh, previous weekly sweep. Nope, not quite. ENJ, EPT. ETH. Yeah, if we can get above that previous day high and stay above it on ETH, it's going to be a nice continuation form. FUN. Does this look familiar? Not a pattern trader, but Flog, come on, Foggy Flog. I believe in you, girl. I want to see Flog to 1 million. Kidding, that's a joke, by the way. But Flog, I'd love to see a solid continuation of Floggy Flog. X or FXS looks good. Gas. Yeah, GMT Goat Gods. Yeah, Grass Monthly looks absolutely fucking phenomenal. I don't know, something about grass. Touching grass. Oh yeah, we are in grass. touching grass, eating ass, skating fast. What's he got in H bar? See those low volume or those consolidation hi-fi weekly doesn't look bad. The monthly. Let's see, he wants to give us anything on the monthly. Hi, HMSR, Hook, Huma, Hyper, Hype, ICX. Jelly. Above the 200 EMA. Above our crack confluence. Is Jelly going to explode? At least that quarterly open doesn't look bad. GTO, Kaido. Another one of those that Mr. Hayes has mentioned before. So Kaido looks decent on the weekly. Right, it held everything nicely on its weekly. Previous month sweep. Oh, Kaido looks good for a fucking monthly continuation. Might have to dabble on Kaido. Kaido looks like a rising 3 on the monthly. See, Kaido, yeah, weekly, monthly. Possibility of a rising 3 month. Yeah, Kaido could fucking get it. I'd give it to her. We're talking dirty to a stock. L-O fucking L. AVI. I wonder if her run is over AVI. She did good. She pumped up hard. HFT, keep cranking it. FET, getting after it. Yeah, Fog is looking good. XLM. XLM. Probably exit out of that one. See what we do on some of these names. Token. Yeah, I would love to see a token continuation. Yeah, let's see. Kaido is looking decent. Tap of this. CSD on the daily. Launch. Previous monthly swept. Launch going. Layer. A lot of these look fucking bottom too. Token. Not token. What is this one? Layer. Layer weekly is still a little iffy. Previous monthly is swept though. One swept above that quarterly open would be solid on layer. LDO fucking went cranking. Lever. It's got some solid fucking liquidity to the upside. Just keep on not wanting to give it what it wants. On layer. LQTY. This one could fucking get it probably. LRC, Magic. There you go, Mana. Milk. Milk. I want to see Milk fucking go so bad. I don't want to see Milk go bad. I want to see Milk get cranking. Myro, Nero, Selenoff. Wait, Nero, no, Nero's getting above it. Neo, NKN, NOT, OBOL, OL, OM, OP. Retest stuff the CISD on OP. And it's got these guys over here. Let's see what they do on this one. OP. Weekly. Right, 3 monthlies looking good on OP. Doubt $1.15. Okay, that's there. $1.15, yeah. The consolidation. Yeah, some of these monthlies and weeklies look decent enough for something, right? If you're playing with size, so you look on a little bit of lower party people. Pendle, Pangos getting after it. All right, that will probably they'll do it for tonight. I gotta go get some things done still. Get ready for bed and catch my Z's for however long I'm able to do that for. But other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. As always, make sure you check out at the Paper Traders on Twitter. It's the best way to stay connected with us and see what's going on inside the community and any updates related to the Paper Traders. That's what we do in there. Make sure you check out the website. That's www.papertraders.io. That's the website to go to if you guys are looking to learn anything about us and see what's happening. Qs, they can get it to the downside from here. Honestly, I would love to see a Q sell-off. What else we got? Yeah, make sure you check out the Discord. So that's www.papertraders.io. Make sure you check that out. It's got everything explained about us, everything that we have going on inside the community. Let me turn this the fuck down. And it's too heavy for us right now. As I was saying, check out the community. See what we're doing. Check our track record on that website. You can scroll down and see View Past Streams button. Press that. It'll pull up any previous streams that we have done in the past. Anything and everything is on there. All of our free tools are on there as well. Inside Discord, you'll find nice little daily outlines, daily, weekly outlines, monthly outlines, whatever you want on there. Crypto, stocks, equities, right? Make sure you come hang out with us. Tune into these streams. Make sure you guys also follow at Hayes Beats on Twitter. We get him to 3,000 followers. We're going to do a nice little giveaway for a lifetime membership of Paper Traders. When we get these streams to 500 viewers, we're going to do another giveaway. That one's going to be for some merchandise. It's going to be a merch special stream. So make sure you come tune in and do that. Tell your mom, tell your dad about these streams. Like them, share them if you enjoy, if they bring you value. Let me know if you want to see more of something, less of something. We're here to provide, right? I want to make sure you guys are growing. Helps us grow. Helps you grow. So make sure you guys check us out and spread the love, spread the word for everybody to learn, everybody to know what the hell is going on in here. Make sure you check out Blowfin. That's at Blowfin, at Blowfin. Make sure you come check them out and use code either Eddie or code Hazed in order to get yourself a nice little initial deposit bonus. That's what we're using to trade. We use it on the computer. You can use it on your phone. It's very easy on the phone too. It's actually quite nice. I love using it. Make sure you guys check them out. If you got any questions how to set it up, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Mr. Hazed. We're always here to help the people. I think on that note, that'll do it. That'll do it for tonight. We'll post some more outlines. We're going to do a stream tomorrow as well. So make sure you come tune into that. Come hang out. See what's going on. On that, peace out, y'all. Have a good day. Wait, one more before the beat drops. All right, peace out.